My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire. It is time to play The Silent, who we've also not played in quite a while. I may have forgotten how to play The Silent. Some would contend I never knew how to, and I would say, hey! Fair point. No. Let's see what path we're going with here. Almost all of it's garbage. Great. It's trash. I mean, there's one line that is really good, but it only has a single elite. You know what? That can probably allow me to justify doing this. Yeah, we'll go for the single line. I am so not used to seeing green cards. As soon as I saw them pop up, I was like, what the heck is happening here? What's happened to my screen? Dual strike opening. Oh, wow. This screen actually feels like it's entirely wrong. Like, my monitor is broken. It's displaying blue as green. I'm just totally not used to this. And then murder occurs next turn. I don't have any lightning orbs to deal damage for me passively. How dare they? Malaise. I mean, we do only have one elite, but a malaise is really powerful. Speaking of malaise being really powerful, I will use one here. I'm still going to have to block at least once a turn, so it's fine to only use the one. 3 strikes. Alright, we'll be fine. 2 strikes in the next hand, we've got the kill. Beautiful. I just don't want to take any damage, because I'm already running on half energy potion, as well as Skyour? I mean, I don't have, like, an attack yet. Sure. Rough. I'm gonna defend in malaise here. I will take 1 damage, but I got 2 strength off the enemy there. Skyour? Yeah. And then, yeah, pretty much any hand next hand will kill. Now show me Blur? Sure. Just making a lot of value picks here. I haven't really got like a deck identity yet. That's fine though. That'll come along. That'll come along. All right, I'm going to split the enemy here. It's super early to split the enemy, but I was going to take a lot of damage there. I really don't want to. If it can be avoided, I'd like to not take that damage. All right. Beautiful. And now that there's only one on the field, we should be able to avoid pretty much any incoming. Awesome. That worked out much better than I'd expected. I'm going to double defend malaise, because that's the only way I can guarantee no damage. And there's our Skyour, hell yes. Now, we'll upgrade the Skyour as soon as possible. Dagger Spray is also pretty ridiculous. We'll upgrade the Skyour because it's better against 2 of the 3 elites on this floor, and then Dagger Spray is better against 1 of them. So, it's just a balance of probabilities thing. All right, great malaise there. Great malaise. 8 damage opener, and it's not even going to apply vulnerability. Hell yes. All right. We took 16 damage there. That's so little. Wraith Form, intangibility. What do I run? Do I want to run that? I don't think I have an aggressive enough deck to benefit from Wraith Form right now. Yeah, we don't finish fights fast enough to use Wraith Form. We will take Bottled Flame. And I'm going to put the Skyour in it. We'll also upgrade Neutralize or Malaise. Malaise, so that I can play it on 0, because I've got 2 X-Cost cards, so that means that I can't play both of them for like a wild effect when they're in the same hand. Turnip, you can no longer become frail. That's super handy. Now we'll upgrade the Neutralize. Next is Dagger Spray as well. I could completely... Ooh, Dagger Spray really needs to be upgraded for this fight. That prevents 2 damage there. And now we're safe. Beautiful. What is it to say? It was... Next upgrade is Dagger Spray. I can skew off to the right if I want to get another elite. Heel Hook while I plant. I mean, Heel Hook is actually going to be good because we've got the Malaise. No, I'm going to steer clear of that elite. Oh, Dagger Spray and Strike got upgraded, but we lost all but 1 of our HP. All right, I'm going to have to use a regen potion here and probably the energy potion. But when I use the energy potion is going to be difficult. So it's Strike. Actually, I can just get away without using it. No, sorry, I do have to use it. There we go. All right. There's the Dagger Spray. I would love to be able to Malaise and then Heel Hook, but I can't. All right, now that the enemy is this weakened, if I can just defend fully this turn, I'll be really pleased. And I can. Beautiful. Because this now means that I can wait until the rest of my regeneration is gone. Because the enemy is going to do nothing for a bunch of turns here. Strike, and I'll give myself some defense, just in case our next hand is complete garbage and I can't kill the wizard. Never mind. Alright, we got 15 healing out of that as well. Predator versus Sucker Punch. I'm actually inclined to take the Sucker Punch here. Another way to activate our Heel Hook. Alright, come on. Tori! Hell yes! Whenever you would receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1. Which actually makes this boss much less potent than it usually would be. I am going to upgrade the Sucker Punch. As long as I hit a big Malaise on this boss, we're just done. That's the end of the fight, basically, at that point. I do want the weakness. This does more damage than a Skyour hit. I could Skyour this turn. No need to. I can put you down next turn. Ugh, fine. This isn't the time to Malaise. I really do want like a big Malaise. You're going to be weakened for this turn and for the next turn. So if I Malaise, I'll only take 2 damage here, but you know what? I'm going to defend the Malaise. I should have just done the Malaise. I really should have. I would have taken 2 damage as opposed to 1. Like, I wasn't going to perfect either way there. I don't know why I thought I was going to perfect. Okay. This is a turn for basically 3 hits. So some block going on. All right. That's pretty safe. Play another block. Take no damage. I've already lost 1/9 of my HP. Like, I gotta look out for this. Get you as close as we can to transforming. And then hit you with just a giant Malaise. Giant Malaise. Sorry, a giant... anything that is not malaise. Skyour. There we go. Blur double defend? Sure. Because now I'm defended for next turn as well. Sucker Punch, Strike, Neutralize. I mean, I could defend or not defend. Doesn't matter either way. Can't be made frail is actually going to be really handy next floor. And Skyour for the kill. So Skyour did turn out to be pretty much the defining part of that floor. It's unfortunate. We do have Burst. Burst, Blur, Burst, Malaise are both ridiculous. So I think we have to take it, even though I want the Glass Knife. That's really annoying. I do need the extra energy because we've got those 2 X-Cost cards that benefit disproportionately from extra energy. And we've got the Burst, so we really can't take Velvet Choker. I hate having to take Ectoplasm. It makes me feel really bad. At the very least, we did remove 2 cards from my deck at the very start of the run, so, yeah. That's oftentimes why I want the money just to remove more cards from my deck. We'll go over here so that we can get the early expenditure of the money. Now this is perfect. Oh, I'm immune to frailty. Oh, not fun. The not perfect thing here is that I am about to take 20 damage. 12, 21, 27, 20. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna have to drink just to get some defensive cards here. Or Dagger Spray Skyour. No need for a second copy of Skyour. Backflip? Probably not. Ooh, Lantern. Gain energy on the first turn of each combat. That is actually quite great for us. We'll take that. We'll take a card removal as well. Get a strike out of there. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Necronomicon! Enchiridion. I saw the coloring before I read the name. At the start of each combat, add a random power card to your hand. It costs 0 until the end of the turn. That's annoying. I can burst Malaise, and then my enemy will do basically no damage this fight. Negative 10 strength, and you're weakened for 10 turns. Pretty potent. Neutralize a heal hook. Should have just played to defend twice. I thought that burst defend was going to be the same as defend, but we're going to take 1 damage here. But apparently burst put a daze into my deck, defend put a daze into my deck, and then the other defend also put a daze into my deck, which is saddening. Oh, here we go. Skyour for the kill. Hell yes. A regen potion as well as Sneaky Strike, Flying Knee, and Deadly Poison. None of those, though. I will go for the elite. We do have a regen potion as well, so it shouldn't be severely negatively affected. I do pretty much just need upfront damage. Survivor plus a giant malaise gives us just an absolute edge in this fight. Oh, damn. Thank you, Footwork, actually protecting us there. Thought that was going to be useless. Well, the unfortunate thing here is that Skyour is exactly 1 short of killing the enemy. It's pretty unfortunate. See if we can get out of this without taking damage regardless, though. Bunch of block for the next turn. Alright. That worked out pretty damn well. Outmaneuver is interesting. We've got 2 X-Cost cards in our deck. A single Outmaneuver is quite powerful. I want to take it. It's really, really... I mean, it's not exceedingly likely to be ridiculously powerful, but it is... It just has such a high... It's a good way to say it. Just such a potent possible return. There's a heal hook. Ooh. Rough stuff right there. Yikes. I've got 2 turns now to kill the Gremlin Leader. I don't know if I have 54 damage left in the deck. Yeah, I probably don't have 20 in the next hand. I probably should have killed one of those Gremlin Wizards. Yeah, I basically just murdered myself. Damn it! I should have calculated the damage I had in the rest of the deck before I decided to go for the Gremlin Leader and ignore these 2. I was just like, okay, I have enough turns and I'm dealing 70 damage this turn. So I'm probably going to be fine. But... the current state of the board is telling me a wee bit otherwise. So that's some damage. The specimen, whenever an enemy dies, transfer any poison it had to another enemy, and none of you. Yeah, we're probably just going to be killed by the next elite. Alright, let's take a block potion to give ourselves the best chance of surviving it. Drink the regen potion at the very start, and we have a malaise. Perfect. Well, we malaised for 6, which means that only these turns, the turns where the enemy is only doing a single hit by itself, are actually capable of hitting us. Because all of the other turns are going to be 6 by 3 or 6 by whatever, right? All right, we're actually going to survive this fight, and we're going to use it for a full heal. Well, full heal. I mean, the full heal being a full effect of a healing potion. Okay. Hell yes. All right, we're back in. We definitely don't deserve to be, but we are. Ooh. I could avoid damage here if I use the block potion, because burst defend saves all but 1 HP. Suck a bunch. So 18, 20 if we account for the poison, 28, and then 7 makes that 35. Okay, we can't kill you this turn. Yeah, I don't really care about the perfect. I care about getting the full effect of that block potion, especially because I'm still on low HP, right? Like, sure, we're not as badly off as we were before, but we're still on low HP. Bag of Preparation. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. On top of the Ring of Snake, that means our opening hand is going to be 9 cards large. Riddled with Holes. We don't actually have Envenom in the deck, so Riddled with Holes isn't that great. Take none of those. Question card. On future card reward screens, you have 1 additional card to choose from. Seems good to me. Alright, I'm going to burst Blur. I'll play a defend and an outmaneuver, and then a dagger spray. So the backliner would make me frail in this fight, but cannot do so. Alright, because the enemy was already weakened. I was wondering, because the strength reduction applies first, then the weakness applies on top of it. So if you strength reduce someone who's weakened, they're not going to reduce their attack by the amount that you strength reduce them. because it's applied after the strength reduction. So you need to consider what if they weren't weakened, then calculate their new strength, then calculate the weakness on top of that. It can become a wee bit frustrating. Perfect, perfect. If only I had the Necronomicon. Come on, Necronomicon Skyour run would be so cool. Video game not giving me what I want when I ask for it, just because I ask for it like an entitled little brat. Poison potion, in addition to still not aggressive enough to use a Wraith form. I'm going to take the risk because we're already really, really rough. Ancient T-set, whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy. I mean, as long... We do have X-cost cards in our opening hand, right? Like, lose 3 strikes in order to gain the bites? I don't think so. Oh, but if I ever weaken something to the point that it can't deal damage, I can use the bites to full heal. So I'm actually going to make the trade specifically for that. I can't lose... Oh, if I lose 12 HP here, I'm still alive, right? Okay, here's where I've got to decide. Am I a boy or a man? Do I go off to the left, fight the elite, possibly live? All right, let's go. No damage taken yet. A lot of defensive cards left in the deck as well. Okay. Definitely need to weaken each of you. Completely defended yet again. I will throw a poison potion. Should have thrown that last turn. If I was ever going to throw it, then I should have thrown it last turn. Uh-huh. You can see why. We're gonna live, though. Which is insane. I'm gonna use nothing but bites to attack you. Bite. 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 Top defend. We'll have at least one bite. Oh no, Caltrops. Yeah, you can now gain strength at rest sites for 3 times maximum. Finisher? We don't play that many attacks though. Phantasmal Whale could be interesting. Phantasmal Killer, that is. There's also Crippling Cloud. Actually, Crippling Cloud is also quite good for us as well. I'll take that. Because the poison is going to be consistent, right? It'll be passed off to the next person because of the specimen. So this is a problem. I think we're dead. Even if we rest. So I think this needs to be a DPS race. So I think I'm going to lift. Because if we get to the late against the Bronze Automaton, it's going to do more damage than we can prevent. All right. There's some poison for you. 2 of them want to take my cards. Okay, we can giant malaise you. And definitely will. So I'm going to take 2 damage this turn, but that's a big malaise. Okay, our dagger spray is still in the deck in its entirety. All right. Guess who miscounted their damage on the backline there? Who has 2 thumbs and miscounted their damage? This guy. Well, we're gonna have to start using a lot of these bites real quickly. That's the blur there because we're about to be attacked. 34. See, this is what I was worried about. As soon as we got to this turn, there's nothing we were gonna do. Yeah. So I basically just wanted to race them to this turn and see if I could beat them here, and we did. It wasn't that horrible. With a different draw near the end, like especially if we had burst melees on that second turn, we could have gotten through that. If we rested before that fight, I think we actually would have lived. In retrospect, I think we actually would have lived. I thought we were going to get to the end of the fight and we were going to be in a garbage position, but I should have reminded myself that we had the ability to weaken a lot, so the 51 or whatever the Hyper Beam was going to be was actually going to be significantly reduced by the weakness, and by any strength reduction that we would have applied by the melees. I think we actually would have lived there. That's my bad. However, that did get to show off a really cool mechanic in the game, which is the Ancient Tea set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy, as well as having a bottled X-Cost card, just starting the fight with a giant effect. It's unfortunate that Skyour in the upgraded versions deal 10 damage X times, and then there's Whirlwind in the Ironclad class, which is upgraded, deal 8 damage X times to all enemies. I think Skyour might be a little bit not in a great position. I think it could do with a little wee bit more damage. Make it, like, on the upgraded version, 12. I could see that being much more useful. Well, that's unfortunate for the moment. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.